Welcome back to Quick on the Draw. Happy Sunday, and I hope you're having a great week. I've seen a lot of people doing the quote-unquote cheap art supply challenge, so I decided to give it a go. I went to my local grocery store and perused the supply section and came up with 3 items. The first is this drawing pad, which is ideal for pencils and crayons. The next is this 10-pack of Crayola markers, preferred by teachers. And lastly, a set of 16 Crayola brand watercolors that came with a little brush. Surprise! The brush was pretty awful. Okay, so first, the paper was so thin. I don't even think it says on the pad what pound it is, but it is so thin. I could tell when I did my underdrawing. By the way, the only supplies that I used that weren't quote-unquote cheap were my mechanical pencil and a rubber eraser. Anyways, when I did my underdrawing, the eraser kind of slid right across the page. It was probably ripping up little layers of paper too. I don't know. Anyway, so after I did my underdrawing, I mixed my watercolors up. It was near impossible getting this brush to hold any water, so I had to keep going back and forth from mixing up paint to grabbing water into the paper and back again. It was kind of fun though, since I hadn't used watercolor paints in a long time. One thing I noticed about these watercolors is that they were pretty pigmented but did not mix very well with the others. Again, let's talk about this paper. It's like tissue paper. It's really bad. It buckled big time, and it got even worse when I added the markers to it later. So when I went to do the marker outlines in this second drawing, it was more fun than working with watercolor on this buckling, super absorbent tissue paper. Although I had to make sure only to make a line once, or go over a spot once with the marker, because they tended to rip up the paper a little bit, which you can kind of tell. Generally, I felt like the drawing started to come together after I added the markers. Overall, I had a lot of fun with this challenge. If you enjoyed this video, please do give a big old thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this weekly, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any topics you'd like to see me cover in future videos, please let me know in the comments below. Also, check out my upcoming Q&A artist talk with illustrator Natalie Anderson on Tuesday, October 13th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to RSVP on the Google Hangouts page, link in the description. Thanks, and I hope you have a great week. See you next Sunday. Bye!